Alright, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to your favorite cyclist YouTube channel. This week, we're checking out an awesome new front bike light. But before I get into today's video, if you're new to my channel, make sure you head down below, hit that subscribe button for me. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell icon right next to that. That way you get notified every time I upload. That way you don't miss any of this awesome cycling content on this channel. So like I said, today we're taking a look at this awesome new light here. This is from my friends at Magicshine. So if you guys saw some of our past videos, Magicshine also makes a bunch of sunglasses as well. So when they sent me out the sunglasses, they said, hey, we want you to try out one of our bike lights as well and let us know what you think. So the light they sent out, this is the EVO 1700 or the EVO 1700 here. Can you guess how many lumens it has? That's right, 1700 lumens. It's got a lot of lumens, 11 hours of runtime, has a wireless remote and charges via USB-C. Pretty sick, all I can say. It has it has more than 3 modes. It essentially has, what would you call it, 8 modes? Yeah, it essentially has 8 modes. So you have a low beam, a high beam, and a flashing mode. And in the low and the high beam, you each have 3 different modes, low, medium, high. And then the flash mode, you have a day flash and a night flash as well. Pretty cool. It's hard to say you have that much modes all built into just a single light. So let's go ahead and open this guy up. Of course, I've used this already, so I'm just going to show you guys what all comes in this package so you guys can see what's in here, what you're getting with your money's worth. So first off, of course, we got the camera itself. It's kind of a neat looking camera. It's kind of a little boxy thing. I thought it was a kind of a neat design. You don't see lights like this very often. The ones I've seen are pretty much long tubes or long kind of boxes or something along those lines, especially for a really bright light. This is just a little cube here. It's kind of cute. I like it. And I got the white because I didn't want to go with black. I wanted something a little bit different that stands out some. So, you of course get your light here. The light mounts onto just a standard GoPro mount right there, the little 2 prongs. Same thing you get on like most action cam mounts. So of course you get the light, you get the mount itself, which is probably one of the coolest things. I've never seen a light come with this kind of mount here. So if you guys know on my bikes, I run the Barfly mounts on all my bikes. Essentially it's the Garmin mount that mounts out on front or behind if it's a mountain bike, but I've ridden these for a long time. This comes with essentially the same style mount, just for your light. So you can use your light on there, and you can also mount like your Garmin or your computer up on top. Who does that? Like, how do you? That's so cool. Now this is actually like a really good quality piece here. I already have something set up though for this on my bike, so we're not going to use this, but it comes with this. So it's actually pretty neat. So with this style of mount, if you haven't figured out already, it's kind of an out front style mount. So it's going to essentially go into, there it goes. So essentially it goes into there and hangs on the front of your bike. Just like so. So it kind of sticks out on the front versus on your handlebars. So it kind of frees up a lot of the handlebar area. Which again is one of the problems I have with some of the other ones is I don't really have area to put something. I have to mount it right up here where it's on top of my cable. It's just, this just gets it out of the way. It just has a small clamping surface there and you don't have to worry about it. So anyways, past the really cool mount here. Along with that in there, you have a remote control for your light. What? That's so cool. Just like your TV. You have a remote control you can mount remotely on your handlebars, so you don't have to come down and push the button on your light all the time. You can turn it on, off, change the modes, all that just from the remote control up on your handlebars. Pretty sweet. There's not many lights that come with remote controls, so that's pretty cool. And also in here, you have of course your hardware bag here with different shims for different size handlebars, as well as the Velcro strap for the remote is in there. Hard mounted thing, and it comes with the Allen keys to install everything. I mean, you know that's awesome when they come with the Allen keys. You then have your USB-C cable. Gotta have one of those. I mean, you don't have enough already. You need more USB-C cables. You have that. And then you have the instructions as well. You have instructions for both the Magicshine app as well as the instructions to install it, get it all set up as well. So it comes with some pretty neat stuff in here. I'll say that. This is a pretty cool light just with what it comes with. You get a lot of value for just the light. I mean, if you are riding and you don't have a computer mount, or you're looking for a new out front computer mount, and you don't have a light, or you want to get a light too, it's all integrated into one. Kind of hard to beat. Pretty neat. So let's go ahead. Let's move over to the bike. Let's get this light installed onto the bike. Show you guys how simple that is, and we'll install the remote as well, and then show you guys how neat this thing actually is. It's really got some cool features to it that I really enjoy. So let's get it installed on here show you some of the cool features here. Alright, so over at mine, so like I said, it comes with a mount that's very similar to this. This is just my barfly mount, but it works the same way, especially the way I have this set up. It's hard for me to beat this. If I didn't have this set up the way I did, I would completely use the Magicshine's mount, but we already got this set up. So like I said, basic GoPro mount just slides right up in there. The Magicshine light does come with essentially an Allen key bolt that would go through to pretty much mount it on your bike without, you know, it being easy to remove just by loosening the thumb screw here. But we're gonna use this here just because I go between the light and the GoPro, so I need it to be kind of quickly removed. So we're just gonna go ahead and get that guy nice and tight on here. There we go. So there's that, nice and mounted right up on the front, kind of right, pretty dang close to centered on the bike. That's pretty cool. And then we got the remote here. Alright, so the remote comes with this Velcro strap here. So pretty simple. We just get our Velcro strap here, we feed it through the little slots on the remote. I'm gonna try and get that kind of even. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, and then we just find a spot on our bars for like mounting it. We're just gonna mount it right over here. And then we just, well, helps if it's kind of centered. There we go. Just like so. That right there. Oh, come on. There it goes. Alright, and we just feed our little Velcro thing right back through. Just like that. And there's our remote mounted on the handlebars. Kind of neat. So this light has a couple cool features. So, you know, you hard mount it on there, especially with the screw that comes with this. You might be like, okay, well, how do I get it off to charge? Kind of a tricky thing, right? So there's actually a button hidden right here at the top. I actually didn't know it was a button so very recently. You can push that button and then just slide the camera back and off the camera goes, leaving the mount on your bike. That's super nice, especially if you're looking to commute and just pop this off really quick, whether that's to bring it into your office, bring it into your house to charge it, whatever that may be. It's a pretty nice little feature. And then when you get back, once it's all charged up or you're back on your bike, just click it right back in. But that's hidden enough that most people wouldn't know that's a button. It kind of looks like it's into the design of the light. So I honestly didn't know it was a button until like I was getting ready to film this video. And I went, what's this do? And I pushed it and I went, oh, it's a button, and it came off. So that's a pretty neat little feature there that it comes off like that. Let's click it back on there. Alright, let's get to the spot you guys all want to know. How bright is this thing? So we'll go ahead and turn this guy on just by pushing any of the buttons. That's going to go ahead and turn the light on. From there we can just adjust the brightness. So there's our low, medium, low, high. There's our high beam in low, medium, and high. Then we can double click this and it'll go into flashing. So this is the flashing in night mode. And then when you push the square button up on the remote, that goes straight to high power. So that is full blast, 1700 lumens, right there. Just all in your face, and you can just shut it right off from there, and it cuts right back. So I'm going to turn you guys around, and I'll show you one of the really cool features of this light that I actually really like. I think it's a really neat design to this. Alright, so shut the light off on the camera, shut most of the lights off here except for my filming lights right over here, to show you guys kind of the light output of this. So if we look at just any other kind of light here, this is my UL Active one, you can see it's kind of a big circle light. So I put that kind of in the same spot, it's a big kind of circle light right there. And that is its max output right there. So you can see it's a big circle light, big circle light. So it kind of shines everywhere. So you have to really position this down, and even then you're getting some kind of up on the top side here. So you get a lot of light kind of scattered all over the place with your standard light out there. Switch off that one. We go move over to the Magicshine light here. If we go ahead and we kick this guy on with our remote. There we go. So you can see it has kind of a cutoff line right there where it actually cuts off on its low beam. So you're actually aiming most of that at the ground and where you actually need that light to be. So if you see, if we bump this all the way up, so there's our low right there. If we bump this all the way up, you can see it doesn't really go above. I mean, this is at my normal height here. It's really not above the headlights on my truck essentially. And I even have this is about level on my handlebars right now. So you can of course adjust this and kind of angle it down more if you needed to, or kind of keep it where it is. But the light cutoff on this is a really cool fact here. Now, if we go ahead and we switch this over to, so if we go ahead and we switch on our, so there's our low beam, we switch on our high beam, you can see it kind of kicks the light up a little bit, which in theory is going to blast that down the road a little farther. So we can of course turn our brightness up to the max there. And you can see it lights up the side of my truck pretty good. Yes, my truck is very dirty right now. But you can see it blast that light up pretty good on the side of my truck. So we can turn that back down, and even on low, you can see it does pretty good. And then if we were to turn that back down to low beam, it makes that cutoff perfectly straight there, just what you need while you're out riding. Now, of course, like I said, you can turn this directly to its full power mode just by pushing the square, and you can see that makes a pretty drastic difference in the amount you can see. So even if you're just riding down the road like this, you got your low beam on max, and you're like, okay, I can use a little bit more light, and you smack that high beam button, it throws a whole bunch more light down the trail and down the road, and lets you be seen, and lets a lot of other people see you as well. And like I said, if we go throw this on the flashing mode, so this is your daytime one, us tripping the camera out. There's our daytime one right there. There's our nighttime flasher. So you can see, just with that, the high beams really gets it up a little bit more where people are going to notice it a lot more, versus your low beam kind of keeps it down to where you can see the road. I think that's a really cool feature that I had never seen before on a light, is that high and low beam. I think that's really neat the way that that's designed, and it works just like a car essentially. You want your low beams aimed down at the ground, and then your high beam to pop on and light out farther, a lot brighter, and make it as bright as you possibly could. I think that's one of the coolest features about the Magicshine light.
Alright, so let's go test this light out at night, see what it looks like. So right now we're in our low beam on the lowest setting. So if we bump up our low beam some, it's definitely not bad. It definitely is pretty freaking bright to look at out there. That's not bad. Okay. So then let's see here. So if we go like this one, there's our high beam full, there's our max light right there. So full low beam, full high beam. Kind of neat how that works, and I could definitely angle it down more if I wanted to, but that actually looks pretty good. And you can see if you look down this road here, I'll scoot in the middle. We hit our high beam, it lights up quite a bit farther down the road. Turn that off. Let's see, there's our high beam on low. Let's go ahead and we'll just loop around here real quick. Okay, so there's our high beam on low. There's our high beam on mid, and high beam on high. Like, that is noticeable. So here's high beam, there's low beam. That's pretty good. I guess we can check the flashing too. So, okay. So there's one of them. Okay, there's our daytime one. So I will say it's kind of tricky to switch back and forth. Once you get the clicks down, it's not bad. I mean, it lights up good. There's our full high beam right there. Wow. I like the remote. Lets us say you keep your hands on the handlebar, which is nice at nighttime. Yeah, I'd say it works really good. Really great at nighttime. I like the beam pattern for riding on the road. Mountain biking, I like a wire beam pattern, but this works pretty good for riding on the road. So I enjoy it. It works really good.
So for me, that remote is really cool. Now, if you don't want to use that remote and you just want to use it just like a standard light, you definitely can. There's a button on the side. You can definitely change it between low and high beam. You just cannot do the night. You can't do the flash. So the day and the night flash can only be accessed through the remote control. So you can do all of that, no problem at all. If you click the button, it'll show you the battery life on there by what color it is. It gives you kind of everything you need. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool setup. So like I said, so everything you need is in the instructions here. It does have an app. Like I said, I have not used the app just because I don't feel like I need to use the app. So you can log in, have it access into your device, and once you're in there and connected, you can essentially control it just like how you can control it on the remote. So you can turn it on, off, vibration sensor. You can set custom modes, SOS blinking, warning, always on. You can change a lot of the settings on there to make it different levels of brightness or have it do different things. You can do all of that in there. I don't feel like I need that for the front light. I essentially need it on or off or flashing, and it can do all of those. So personally, I don't feel like I need to do that. You can make pretty much the sky's the limit if you download the app, and you can make all sorts of changes. But just for me, I don't really need this for a front light. Rear light's a little different, but the front light, it's not something I really need. I need on or off. Some people might like this, but for me personally, I'm sure it works and it works good. Just not something I'm really into. I feel like a front light should just work out of the box, and it works great out of the box. So huge thanks to Magicshine for sending out their EVO 1700 light for me to try out. I think this is a really great light option out there. Like I said, I've tested multiple headlights out there for bikes, and some are good, some are not great. This one works really well. I love the cutoff and the change between the low and the high beams. That's something I've never seen before in a bike light. Never seen that before. So this is the first time I've seen that. It might exist in other bike lights, but it's the first time I've seen it. I think it's really neat. I really like the remote control. You can mount that wherever you need to on your bike, whether it's, a mountain bike with a flat bar, whether it's a drop bar like this. Otherwise, it's gravel or a gravel bike with really wide bars and your light's in the center, and you just want to be able to hit the buttons while you're in the drops. You can put this remote wherever you want. Makes it really clean, really easy. I mean, it's hard to beat. This is really neat. This is a really neat light, and it works and it lasts the battery life it's supposed to. It's really hard to beat that. It does what it's supposed to do, and it does it really, really well. So, big thanks to Magicshine for sending me out this light again. If you guys are interested in checking one out for yourselves, I'm going to have a link in the description down below. So you guys check one out, pick one up. They make all sorts of cool bike lights and sunglasses as you guys have seen. So check them out, give them some love. I appreciate them a lot. If you guys enjoyed the video or at least found it entertaining, give this video a big thumbs up. I appreciate the support. Any comments or questions, let me know down in the comment section below. Love talking to you guys, love answering questions you guys have, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching today.